Hello, this is Tim with TAH-DAH Farm. Today is Wednesday, October 18th, and first day we've seen the sun in 5 days. So bean pods are a little tough. They won't pop open. Beans are good. They just won't pop open to go get them. And then corn's still a little green, 27% on some corn I tested last night. So we're not going after that either. But let me catch you up on a project here we've been working on. Yep, it's a Hardi sprayer. It's a 45-foot manual full boom. Let me show you that first. Everything's new on this. We took all the old stuff off. The reason I took it off is some of the nozzles need replaced, some of the valves, and I can't get parts for it. I tried. The dealer is an hour and a half away. He wouldn't call me back with information. Tried a couple times. I gave up. So at the price I got this for, it was worth getting all new poly pipe. Those are, I don't know what size that is. It's metric. This is all standard US schedule 80 polypropylene 3/4 inch pipe. I might be able to read that. And these are T-jet nozzles. It's 5 sections, so this center section here's got 5 nozzles on it. The next 2 sections have got 6, and then the end tip wings have got 5. And that's how I broke it down. We got all new hoses and stuff from the boom. They all ran up here. 2 on this side, 3 on the other side. They come up to the 5 section manifold. It's a Raven manifold. That's brand new. The T-jet ones, was having trouble with some of them, so there was 2 of them still good out of the 5 I had, so I saved one of them here. That's a fence row nozzle. I'll kind of explain that later, but anyway, comes off the bottom of the tank underneath there, comes up here to the pump. That's the normal way up into the pump, normal into the tank, or into the boom. But I said, when I built this, I wanted some options. I can actually close off the tank, open this up, hook a tote up, and I could pump a tote, hook up here to there, and I could pump a tote straight in. Or if I want to empty out what's in there, I can bring it over here, open here, close here, and use this as a transfer pump to transfer to the tote, empty it out. So I got some options here. That just pump discharge pressure comes up here to a filter, to a strainer, just to help clean things out. Then we go 2 different directions here. This way goes up to a flow meter, brand new flow meter. Like I was telling you earlier here, there's 5 nozzles to a section, 6 on some of them. Well, if you're going along at 5 miles an hour is what I spray at 30 PSI, on 5 nozzles, this is what you're spraying gallons per acre. So this flow meter reads lower than the one I have. Here's the one I had. You can see it looks identical from the outside. Inside, this one here, the old one, it's bigger on the inside. This new one here is a little smaller on the inside, but they both hook up the same way. They're Raven. That's the calculations that go in, part numbers. But anyway, the old one, if you're spraying larger sections or a bigger sprayer, that would work perfect for you. If you're interested in it, it's for sale. Let me know. Email in the about section down there. But anyway, that flow comes up here and controls what you're spraying to the boom. I typically, with Roundup, I'm spraying 20 gallons to an acre. I'm sorry, with Liberty, 20 gallons an acre. Roundup is 10 to 15, depending on what I'm doing. So that goes this way to the manifold. This way goes across. I got a fence row nozzle. Basically, I don't have it set up yet. I got to figure out how we're going to put nozzles on it. That's down the road. We may never do it, but there is a valve here for it. This is the flow control valve. That opens and closes and lets excess chemicals go back to the tank. So this only sees the 10, 15, or 20 gallons to the boom. This is just more basically a safety. I run at 30 PSI. I'll get set at about 35 PSI. So if something happens and this can't react quick enough with valves shutting on and off, well, then I got a safety there. So this right here is basically for cleaning out. That I can hook a hose up to up here. There's a rinse sprayer nozzle inside there that spins around, washes the tank out. I'll be able to hook up a garden hose to that, or hook up from here to rinse that out. Up here on the manifold, it comes across. I got a pressure gauge up here, so I know what the manifold pressure is. That should be running around 30 PSI if all this is working correctly. And then underneath here, when I'm mixing things up, I can mix into the tank, goes across everywhere, fills everything up. Everything, I mean, from here out, you'll have to fill later, but I can at least have the header all charged. When I'm spraying, that'll be closed, so you're not getting back through here. One more thing down here. I got two valves, or it's actually one valve down here, and it's piped down here under my wire ties here. It comes around and goes underneath. There's two mixing nozzles underneath. One up here in the front shoots this way, the one in the back shoots this way, and it kind of stirs the tank, keeps things moving around in there. So that's kind of how it's set up. It's been a project. Started 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago when I bought it. It was supposed to get done last winter, but with being sick, we didn't get much done on it. And so I got a little work done on it into February and March before surgery. I was feeling better. Then we didn't get anything done on it here until about August. I started working on it again. It lived over here where the boat's at now, but we got it over here, so I get the boom folded out. We just got done with those, getting those nozzles and stuff on there. I was trying to figure out how to attach the poly pipe to these brackets, and I end up coming up with this using unistrut and pipe clamps. That seemed to work pretty good, and should hold it on there. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty much done. Just a couple things we got to pick up yet to do. We're gonna run get those right now, and we get done with it, we'll show you what it looks like. All right, there's the box of the rest of the parts. We'll finish this up tomorrow, but it'll be done. I did get the sight glass piece put in. That'll be a lot better seeing than that yellowed piece of plastic. But anyway, it'll be done tomorrow afternoon. I might show you some of that in the next video. But I spent too much time running around getting grass seed for tomorrow's project. So, but there's the Hardi sprayer, what we did on it. We'll show you some more stuff tomorrow.